Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't hate you, no evil thing will. Oh look, it's in the UK. Right.
Isn't?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Come on, Sean.
So, there's a new trailer for Cruella de Vil. We know that Emma Stone is playing
It's
that.
called Cruella.
Thank God, because Emma Stone is my
Really
spirit
good
animal.
actress. Well, I was going to say she's a good actress, but okay.
Yeah, she's also a really good actress.
Your spirit animal?
Probably not spirit. I think we're like matching souls. Do you know what I mean?
No.
That's not me saying that we're soulmates. That's me saying we've got pretty much the same soul. I feel like me and Emma Stone have got the same soul. I've been reading a lot of soul books recently.
Okay.
So yeah, there's this new trailer. We're going to watch it, see what we think, see what we can decipher. And we'll give us some theories as well. So this is the new trailer.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else.
Oh God, her accent sounds bad as well.
That didn't sit well with some people.
Is that Emma Thompson?
But I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho.
I just got the laugh down,
But a new day brings new opportunities.
Is she going to be attractive as Cruella de Vil? Am I going to be attracted to her?
How does the saying go? I am woman, hear me roar. I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born brilliant, born bad, and a little bit mad. I'm Cruella.
That's so cool. I never thought I'd ever say that's cool about a Cruella de Vil movie, but that's
Yeah.
really cool. Good job,
So it's
Emma
like
Stone.
an origin
Yeah,
kind of movie.
yeah. So it's like Maleficent, isn't it?
It's like a.
So
But it had like the Dalmatians and stuff in so is it like.
So it might just be telling the story of 101 Dalmatians from her perspective. Isn't that what Maleficent is? Isn't like the first one the sort of prologue, and then the second one is the film? But from
Well,
her point of view.
it's kind of with the Maleficent thing. It is the same story. It's just.
Her perspective.
I guess yeah. It kind of does have other characters' perspectives though. I guess it's just like a retelling. I guess you would call it.
She got it down. She got it down though. She sounds exactly like her. Good job, Emma
From the
Stone.
very than everyone else.
Stu's been a redhead as well. I saw a picture, right, where it was like, oh yeah, and she doesn't look like Mary Jane Watson at all. Damn you, Philistines. So I'm guessing Emma Thompson's like a mother figure or something.
But I thought this was like. Because Quella's like a fashion designer, isn't she? I thought that's what that was. Like she was trying to get a job at like a. So is that? So I'm guessing like she steals the car. I know it's probably not a very important feature, but.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem like that's her car, from the look of the apartment building she's stood in.
Yeah, we're not gonna go through it.
But
because
they're those.
we don't
What are they called? Horace and Jasper.
Horace and Jasper, yeah.
So it must be like a retelling or like a different.
Is it Horace and Jasper though?
Yeah, but it looks like them. See, it isn't.
Oh,
That's,
what about Hugh Laurie and the other guy? What a shame.
You're really doing a bad job at this.
Sorry. I love that
That's
shot.
weird.
That's a mid shot.
But like,
Also-
why though?
Also, she's really cool.
Like, it is a good shot, but like, why?
Why what?
Like, why?
My burn on the stop.
Why? What? Yeah, like what?
Drama, and
Yeah.
intrigue, and to make everyone go ooh.
I know, but it's like, come on.
Never do anything without a flourish. She suits the black and white though, doesn't she? How many people do you reckon after they see this film are going to dye their hair black and white again? I've seen a lot of people with black and white hair recently. I guarantee you that number's going to go up after this film.
Well, I mean, that is like a thing that a lot of people started doing where they dye half their hair different colours.
It works for a lot of them, to be fair. Like, a lot of people suit the top. So sad. Oh, Emma, don't be sad. I think she suits it. I think she could grow up into Glenn Close. Oh, look, is that her?
Yeah.
Is that her?
Mhm.
Is it?
Yeah. She's got the black and white hair.
Yeah, but then who's that?
It's her.
Yeah, but that looks like she's shutting the thing on someone being burned alive, and then that's actually her. I think that might be an imposter.
Imposter.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm just curious to know, like, what is...
The story.
Yeah.
I'm Cruella.
Because when I first heard they were making this movie, I assumed it was going to be like an origin type story.
Yeah.
And that, like, it would start from her being like a young fashion designer, like wannabe. She eventually loses her mind, and then it'll like the like end might like tie in with like the live action or the 101 Dalmatians or something like that.
I doubt they'll do anything like that.
It doesn't look like that's the case though.
No.
Like with the Dalmatians and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be anything even remotely close to what we think. I think it might be both. It might be the telling of the story and completely original story as well. I think it's going to be interesting as well as weird. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a weird story.
Do you think it'll be as good as the other? Because I feel like a lot of people like really don't like live action remakes when it comes to Disney. I know you don't. But I feel like one of the most underrated live action remakes was the 101 Dalmatians live action remake, because that was actually a really good movie.
Yeah. Thing is though, there was about 40 years between that one, those two. They made, I mean, you know, they made Lion King in 2018, 2019. The original only came out in like 1990, if that. It's like 20 years. I know that's only half the time. But it's like, not only that, but 101 Dalmatians when it came out wasn't considered brilliant. It sort of aged well, and everyone acknowledges it as a brilliant Disney movie now.
But at the time, it wasn't really.
It's like, there's, why on earth? That's why I say it. They should redo The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's one of the most underrated movies of all time, and much like this, there's a whole plethora of characters that they could explore. Disney won't, because they don't listen.
Well,
to
no, because I think Disney doing the most like successful ones, aren't they? Like they did like Beauty and the Beast, and they did The Lion King, which arguably are probably some of the most like well-known successful Disney movies.
Oh yeah,
like Disney animation movies.
They made Beauty and the Beast, and then the trailer came out, and it was the most watched trailer. And just because it was the most watched trailer, they went, right, let's just do all of the Disney movies. So they made Aladdin, they made Mulan, they made Beauty and the Beast. I've already said Beauty and the Beast. They did Lion King.
They did Cinderella, didn't they?
They did Cinderella.
They said Cinderella before.
Yeah, and then Beauty and the Beast came out, and it just wasn't very good. You know, there's nothing against Emma Watson.
It wasn't that bad.
But it was though. I just thought it was terrible.
It was better than Mulan.
Yeah, but that's because Mulan's not a musical, is it?
Still.
Beauty and the Beast, the musical, right? And it's one of my biggest pet peeves. They make it a musical, and instead of making the actors sing, they just let them get away with talking. They just talk the way, so it's like, there goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread he means to sell.
I mean, that's not exactly
every morning, just the same.
Okay, we get the picture.
Since the morning that we came to this cruel provincial town.
Okay, we get the picture. But, I mean, you know.
Apart from Emma Thompson. I like Emma Thompson's version of Beauty and the Beast.
Well, Emma Thompson's going to be in this as well, isn't she?
Yeah, good for her. I like Emma Thompson. She deserves more.
I'm just interested to know, like, where they go with it. After watching that trailer, I don't think
it's going to be like a universe builder. I think it's just meant to be a sort of exploration into another. I think they're going to do loads of those Maleficent type movies where they just make like essentially a movie about like either the villain or a character that doesn't.
Do you not think though, if they keep on doing that, they almost ruin the actual story? Because as much as I liked Maleficent, you don't just take one of the most like arguably one of the most like well-known animation villain characters that you have and make them into a good guy. You can't do that for every single character.
I think it adds gravity to the character. I think a good character is one that you can identify with, whether they're a good or bad guy.
A part of the reason why Maleficent, for example, was so hated and so villainous was because she was just horrible, but she didn't really have... Her main motivation was that she didn't get invited to the christening. Like that, she was supposed to be like an unrelatable character.
I know, but that's from a bygone era. It's from a bygone era of movie telling, and I think it works better nowadays when you can identify with the villain. The MCU is your prime perfect example. Unless they're like otherworldly, do you know what I mean? But if like
I just don't want them.
Definitely realised that.
The thing with Cruella, it's one of the reasons why I think she worked so well is because she was insane. She didn't need a motivation. Her kind of reasoning was the fact she was just insane. She wanted
to look pretty.
Yeah, but like that in itself was what made her such a good villain. I feel like if they make it so you sympathise with her too much, it might take away from that.
Careful not to pull that out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think it'll be cool. I think Emma Stone's going to be cool.
Oh yeah, I think she'll be cool. I just...
let us know down in the comments what you think of this film. Do you think it'll be good? Do you think it'll be bad? Do you think Emma Stone's going to be a good Cruella de Vil? What do you think the film's going to be about? Because we don't know. I don't know if you can tell that. But yeah, let us know down that in the comments. Like the video because it helps us out a lot. Hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
I like the logo.
Thanks for watching.
I need to know.